The Democratic Republic of Congo and the M23 rebel group have signed an agreement to monitor a potential permanent ceasefire, marking a key step towards ending fighting in eastern DRC. The deal, signed in Doha under Qatar mediation, is seen as a sign of progress after both sides missed an August deadline to finalize a peace deal. According to Congolese government spokesperson Patrick Muyaya, the agreement establishes a ceasefire monitoring and verification mechanism that will include representatives from the Congolese government, the M23, and an intergovernmental organization representing countries in the Great Lakes region. That's alongside observers from Qatar, the US, the African Union, and the United Nations peacekeeping mission in the DRC. Qatar has hosted several rounds of direct talks between the government and the rebels since April, focusing largely on confidence-building measures. We spoke earlier on to Dr. Edgar Githua on the DRC peace process. He's an analyst on international relations, diplomacy and security. Let's listen in.
In terms of monitoring the progress for the parties, number one, the African Union, the US, and Qatar are going to be part of the monitoring process. And that brings about accountability. Previously, they kept on, the ceasefires kept on breaking because there was no strong muscle, so to speak, to make sure that everybody holds to the end of the deal. So if they're monitoring the process, then we can expect some progress because people will be held accountable. For the Doha peace process, both sides, definitely everybody has to, keep up to the end of the bargain. That's number one. Just having that monitoring ceasefire, the monitoring team on the ground, making sure that everybody is holding to their side of the bargain. So I think that is what is remaining. And then the final peace process where they all sign and agree that, we will not go to war anymore, and these are our grievances and they have been solved. So I think that is what is remaining, just the final one where they exchange the prisoners and they agree that they're not going to go into any conflict anymore. Definitely the DRC and Rwanda, nobody's respecting the ceasefire. I keep saying nation states act in their best interests. For Rwanda, they will not stop until they realize that their enemies within DRC have been neutralized. So it's a security issue. So Rwanda will not keep to the ceasefire if they believe that the FDLR rebels are still roaming around and still pose a threat to them. And for the DRC government, they've kept on saying that they want Rwanda off their soil. So until there is just assurance for security on both sides, it is not easy to keep the ceasefire.